A very warm welcome to University of Aberdeen and our business school. My name is Pervaiz Akhtar. I'm the school director of online programs and relevant topics. My specializations include artificial intelligence, analytics, data science, digitization, and supply chains. With over 20 years of experience, 15 years from academia and 8 years from industry. Today's session will give you the overview of our online programs, offerings, and of course, where you have questions, we are here to answer them as well. With me, I have my colleagues, Margaret, Claire, and Karina in the background who will help with all other logistics questions or any technical things we face. So this online session will particularly focus on to give you the information on our programs and overview of University of Aberdeen Business School. As you can see that we are very well known globally, regionally, and locally. For instance, that we are ranked first for students' positivity in business studies and in a couple of other rankings, very recent one in 2026, we were 6th in the UK for accounting and finance, 15th in the UK for business and management. In another ranking, Times and Sunday Times, good university ranking, we were 19th in the UK for business management and marketing. The purpose of this fantastic statistics is that to see that how our excellent teaching, research, and our colleagues are doing a great contribution to provide you excellent online education as well as other on-campus offerings. So moving on to beyond traditional thinking, our academics are at the forefront of research and teaching. The curriculum we are developing that particularly focuses on industrial needs, which means that it touches with employability and the tangible skills that are required in industry. So you can also use our online short courses as a flexible entry route to some of our online master's degrees, which interconnect our academic experts as well as employability or industrial experts. Few examples of our online programs and short courses are here, as you can see. We offer online MSc Energy, Economics, and Finance. Pure MSc in Finance that particularly focuses on the specialized financing issues for learning. We have MSc Marketing MBA, which also gives you another pathway as well, graduate pathway. And by completing online short courses, you can also reach to or qualify to get master's degree. Here are a few examples of those courses that touch the latest developments. For example, FinTech and Big Data, Accounting and Finance for decision making that includes also the digital aspects of that from digital marketing, financial analysis, and business innovation models. So these courses have been developed by considering the industrial needs and also the highly skilled academics are involved in these. So you get a range of courses along with short courses, main courses along with short courses, which help you to get master's degree. So this is very flexible. Why study online is a big question. Today, the world we are very busy, and most people are working. And because of working, that they do not have enough time to go on campus or other restrictions or responsibilities they have. So online programs provide a lot of benefits. You can work at the same time. You can work or get a degree from a global recognized university. And you can also earn as you learn. This model fits very well with people, particularly who are working full-time. And the flexibility the online programs offer is absolutely fantastic because you can work and study any times when it suits you. It has 24/7 access. In addition to this, that for online learning, you don't need to go through all visa complications or going through all these processes. So online programs offer that kind of flexibility. And we have a very good format. You can use pay as you go. All our qualifications are pay as you go, meaning that you only pay for the credit you are taking each term. So this helps a lot to also deal with finance and relevant flexibility. And we also have funding available. We are pleased to offer a range of scholarships and discounts, such as Aberdeen alumni discount, which previously our graduates with 25% off online short courses and degrees, they have utilized this one. So this is a very good option for you to go through these routes. Let me give you a brief background how the online system works. We have very good platform and it provides excellent services. They call it My Aberdeen. It's basically virtual learning environment and holds all materials, tools, sources that you need during your studies. And you can access your learning material on anywhere, on any computer, any laptop or smartphones. In 24/7 services are available. The range of services I'm mentioning here, a few are videos, lectures, where we are particularly focusing on webinars, tutorials, reading material, discussion boards we have with your tutor or teacher, as well as between peers. And the online sources, our award-winning library, Sir Duncan Rice Library, has fantastic sources that you can utilize. So all latest research, case studies, and articles or the publishing latest publications come there that you can access through using your student credentials. So this is sort of one-stop shop for learning that provides everything at one place. In addition to this, we have other services and supporting team that can help you to complete this journey. So what all I am saying is that to give you a few testimonials, what other students think about us who completed their degree or who are currently working. For example, from our MBA Online 2024, the student said, I feel more skilled and confident. These are two extremely important elements of your competency that help to be successful. As you already work, most of you, and then study as well, all these skills help you to get quick promotions and salary raise as well, of course. And this is what this student is expressing. With other roles were offered to the student, and this because of only enhancing the skills and the technical aspects and the non-technical aspects you get through these programs. Another student, Nawaf, who is the senior project contract manager, his views are similar. That online MBA was perfect for him because he was working, it was flexible, all the support was available, it was research-driven and more skill-driven program, and it helped. And Aberdeen, he says that Aberdeen is one of the most flexible I have ever found. So flexibility, skills, employability, all these are part of our programs as these comments from our students show. One of the most important factor at the end, what we find from our studies is that employability. As you can see from our code that 92.6% of our graduates were in employment or further study in 15 months or after 15 months after graduation. The rest 7% probably in few more months. So this is a huge success, 93% almost, when you round it. So employability is at the heart of our programs and the skills, relevant skills. So this will help you to get there. What is the ultimate aim? The careers and employment services at the University of Aberdeen assist students throughout their studies, exploring career options, building employability skills, and even providing one-to-one guideline for your career development. So throughout your studies, you can also network, engage with industry experts at the range of business school panel discussions, seminars, events, and we actively engage industrial experts in our teaching and relevant seminars. And we have a dedicated week called Professional Development Week, which runs every term for workshops, industry guest speakers, networking, and other opportunities. And here are a few examples of our graduates who work in top companies like Google, KPMG, EY, Citibank. So these are only few that I mentioned here, that the list goes on. This is all because of the quality of the programs we are offering. The flexibility and the support comes from our absolutely fantastic admin team, teaching team, and all together we are working as a dream team to provide you the best services possible. Not only in terms of admin, but also teaching or any other services that you need or your requests come through. We have range of services. For example, here we particularly focus on our students because they matter for us. So we have the services like for counseling, disability services, equality, diversity, and inclusion. We on campus and online, we have many aspects of multi-faith chaplaincy. And all these services, student help, all these you can see here, IT services, are there to help you. Only you need to reach us by calls or emails. We are always happy to help you. This is our mission, to help you as much as possible throughout your studies and even after. So ready to start breaking these boundaries. And if you have anything, please just let me know, and our teams, and we are always there to help. Here, if you have further questions, I'm here in this session as well to answer them. My colleagues are there. If you have any logistical questions or any questions related to admin area, I'm here also for giving you more information about the academic perspective. And if you have further questions, you can also contact here, BS Student Recruitment at abdn.ac.uk, or in the beginning of the slides, I gave you my email address as well here, pervaiz.akhtar@abdn.ac.uk. And we are looking forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you in other sessions as well.
That's great. Thank you, Pervaiz.
Thank
So we
you.
do have some questions that have come in. The first question is, are the lectures that students will attend live or are they recorded in case they can't attend one because of work?
Okay, thank you. That's a great question. Actually, we highly encourage to record all those lectures, particularly online lectures, so they can watch later at any time. And all these lectures or webinars, we call them webinars, and these webinars are recorded.
Great, thank you.
So
Another,
that's
sorry,
the
Pervaiz, go ahead.
that's the whole purpose of this, that because when online programs are there, they should be flexible in all aspects, even recording. Whenever they want, they can see and watch those recorded webinars.
Yeah, absolutely. So someone else has asked about the short course route. So Karina has already answered that in the comments, but I'll just read it out for anyone who's watching this recording later. Someone has asked, they're looking at the digital marketing course and saw that credits for that can go towards the marketing MSc. So how does that work? So we offer a short course route to entry for the MSc marketing program, where students can complete short courses and then apply to transfer directly to the MSc after completing at least 30 credits. So there is more information on the short course entry route on our website, and we'll include that in the follow-up email from this webinar, and you can also go to on.abdn.ac.uk to learn more about that. So someone else has asked, they're interested in what support is available for someone who's been away from university for some time. So maybe support from the lecturers or from the business school and getting back into studying.
Yeah, is that question for me or?
I think if there's anything that the school does or that lecturers do, if you could answer that, Pervaiz or Karina, if you'd like to come in with any support that the online team offers.
Yeah, I think that's very flexible in terms of if somebody has something happened or already were studying there, but something happened and they couldn't attend some of the courses, they can rejoin next semester or when they are offered next time. So we are very flexible to accommodate their needs depending on what the circumstances are in the first place. Second, if they meant in the content that somebody was away from university, for example, say 5 years, and they want to restudy again. And that's where the short courses come in as well, that they can build their background and then come to the main degree. So that helps a lot. And we continuously improve our short courses by bringing the latest development, for example, in AI, data science, or other aspects which are required in industry. We continuously improve them to offer more short courses as well.
That's great, thank you. Karina, is there anything that you'd like to add from the online team's perspective, or does that about cover it?
I would say yes, Pervaiz has covered quite a lot of it. In his slide as well, he also highlighted all the different support available at the university. So I would advise that if at any point that you're struggling, certainly reach out to the school or ourselves, and we'll be happy to give more support depending on your circumstances.
Perfect, thank you both. So someone has asked about the alumni discount. So do we need to apply for the alumni discount, or do we get this automatically when we apply? And they said that they've graduated about 10 years ago, if that matters. So Karina has linked to the funding information. So you will be able to apply for the alumni discount when you reach the payment step of registration for both short courses and for programs. So when you apply for that, they'll ask you for additional information just to confirm that you were a student previously. So all of that is part of the application process. So Pervaiz, I think this one will be for you. Someone said, in a typical face-to-face delivery or on-campus study, lecturers would have office hours. How would an online student be able to contact their lecturer and get support through the online platform?
This is a very good question. So this, as I was mentioning about online and on campus, we provide the similar support. If somebody, for example, has a jury or something, they can always arrange a meeting, online meeting, Teams meeting, or other platform through emails. So we are providing the same services like on campus, regardless of that they can come to the campus or not. So we can arrange a meeting through Teams. This is one of the way to work. And if sometimes they cannot do online or there, for example, in on campus as well, we can happy to arrange a meeting there as well. So this will not stop them to meet our academics. They can email or they can ask for any meetings anytime.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I believe someone else has asked something similar, asking if they have questions related to particular modules after those sessions have happened, are they able to reach out to the professors or lecturers later? I believe Pervaiz has just answered that
Absolutely.
question, but if you had any other questions around that, just drop them in the Q&A box and we can come back to that.
Yeah. Can I comment another one on this one, because this was seems quite popular question. So regarding getting in touch with our teaching team, we will have regular every week sessions as well. In addition to that, they can anytime email and the team will be happy to arrange a meeting or reply them through email. So it will not be an issue at all.
Yeah, absolutely. The school and all of our lecturers are very dedicated to making sure that students can get in touch with them with any questions that they might have, as Pervaiz has said.
Yeah. Also, we have a layer, for example, if the teacher course coordinator is, for example, is not available, then we have a program director. If program director is not available, I am there as a school director of online. So we have layers of support available for all students. So no issue at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think this is the final question, and we'll give it another minute or two if any other questions come through. But does the employability and the career progression apply to online students? So would the university support online students in their career goals the same way that they would on-campus students?
Yeah, a simple answer is yes. We provide absolutely the same services to on-campus and same services to online students. So we do not differentiate any the format.
Excellent, thank you. So there has been one other question come through. Are there opportunities for funding for online international students? So I can't speak to particular program specific funding, but what we'll do is we will put a link to the funding database in the answer to that question, and that will also be shared in the follow-up email. And so you're able to go through that and you can filter by online study and by the country where you live, and any available funding that applies to that study mode and to your country will appear that way. And Karina, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think on the online website, there's also a couple of additional resources for ways that you can find funding support.
Yes, exactly. In our Discover section of our website, we have a guide on fees, funding, and scholarships. So there's additional information there as well. And it also includes a link to our funding database.
Excellent, thank you. I'm glad I wasn't making up that there was something like that on the online page in my mind.
Yeah, we do have funding, in fact, for postgraduate, undergraduate, and PhDs for on our website. So they keep updating those opportunities, so students can explore those things as well. Thank you.
Yes, there are always additional scholarships, additional funding opportunities being added. So just keep an eye out there, and you'll see as any new ones are added. So someone has asked about the tuition fee for fintech and big data. What I'll do is, while Pervaiz is just finishing up with us, we'll just find the link to that page, and that will include the tuition fee, so that you can see that tuition fee there. So I'll just go find that link while Pervaiz is wrapping up, because I don't see any other questions that have come in.
Yeah, I have one positive comment regarding this, what they are saying about tuition fee. In fact, online students are getting more value because their tuition fee is less compared to on campus. And with the same services, same offerings, almost the same content, and everything is same with all that flexibility. So online probably will be the way to go in the future.
Great. Okay. So I don't see any other questions that have come through. So Pervaiz, I will just hand it over to you to sign off for all of us.
Okay, thank you very much for all your time, and we are highly grateful for your time and concentration. And if you have any questions, we are always there to help. So have a great morning, afternoon, and evening, depending where you are.